our 1 minute here. Now this is 1 Earth. You can take advantage of shorts as well, especially when you fall below a trend like the 50 moving average. And what you do is you go into your KuCoin. Very simple. When you're inside there, you just have to make sure that at the end of the day you have nothing in liabilities, right? So here's 1 Earth. Liabilities is 0, right? If you have liabilities, you need to repay them. And then when you go to borrow, instead of borrowing USDT, you will borrow the coin you want to short. On this particular thing, it is 1 Earth. Now, this is not for people to just jump in and try. I'm just showing you guys right now for those who do know how to kind of like short. And all I'm going to do here is just show the people that already know how to do margins. How do you fail to borrow funds? Please adjust how you borrow. Okay, let's go to here to margins. That means the price is falling. Let's hit borrow. Let's take a quick look at 1 Earth. Looks like it's still in there. We're going to borrow 444. No, we need 1 Earth. 1 Earth, right? There we go. Then we're going to borrow 74. There it is. Now, if you run into some glitches because sometimes coins are moving so fast, you just have to back out, go back into the borrowing section. As you can see here, it is going quite fast down. So, you know, we need to click on these borrows as quick as possible. We need 1 Earth. 77,800. Let's borrow. Borrow. Get rid of the 7 days. Hit borrow. Let's go to 76. Maybe that's too much money. Let's try to borrow less. Let's go to 70. Hit borrow. We still can't borrow. Let's make it all zeros with the main account. Failed to borrow funds. Please adjust the borrow amount or max interest. We have no interest selected here. So a lot of times these, you know, it's just glitches that happen, guys. You know, you can read. It's a good video that basically, when you're having problems borrowing, as you can see, it's now 80,000. $79,000. So right now, it could just be that this coin is following too fast, and they're just not allowing us to take advantage of it. So KuCoin is the type of, you know, the reason why I don't like KuCoin is because sometimes they don't actually allow you to take advantage of these type of movements because the coin's moving too quick. So they won't let you actually get in here. So let me see if I can get in at 70. No. But that's how you would borrow, and then what would happen is you would end up over here, and what you would borrow would be the coin, and it would be up here, right? And if the coin is actually up here, then what you do is you just trade and sell it, and that would start your short, right? So that's how you basically start. You hit market, you would sell 100% of the coin that you borrowed, and that would begin your short. And that's how you start shorts, guys. So right here, we missed this entire profits of these shorts here because we were unable to get in there. So we'll just go back to doing our longs. So right here, we're waiting for this RSI. Like I remember the last video, I told you to wait for the RSI to bottom out. Once it bottoms out, it comes across, let it finish its MACD. When it starts to retreat is when we're going to get back in, guys, and then all we're going to do is re-enter. So what we're going to do on a long, we're going to go to margin, right? Now we took all our profits here, and now we're going to start with 50 bucks again. And then what you do when you guys start with 50 or 500, you hit borrow. Now I'm going to borrow 10x, which means it'll be a 480 bucks worth of USDT. If I had 500 in there, it would be $5,000 I would be able to borrow like I did in my last video. So now what I'm going to do here is simply go here, and now I have my USDT 500 instead of 50. I go to trade, and all I'm going to do here is when I'm starting my trade, so I'm just going to wait for my entry point here. I wish I could get a short on this coin here. Look at this. Look at this short opportunity. Let me try to redo my short. So this is a good opportunity to kind of show you guys what's happening here. And that might be the bounce that we're waiting for. We're going to hit market. We're going to hit 100%. We're going to buy in. And there's our order. Now the first thing we do is set our stop market, right? Because we don't want to make sure we don't lose money. 0.00535, and that's where we're going to keep it at. 535, 100%. And we're going to lock that in. So that way if it does fall below that, we sell out immediately and then we go on our way. Now once this starts making profits, guys, we're going to continue to borrow on top of our profits, which means right here, see how it said 88%? We've already made money. All you do is click borrow. When you click borrow, you'll see more USDT pop up here. So we got $65 worth of profit. We're going to go ahead and borrow that. That's going to move our debt to ratio up. And now we're just going to go over here back to margin. And all we're going to do is increase our position. We click margin, and we need to make sure we're getting into margins. Like, I don't know what's going on with this. KuCoin sometimes just likes to play games, especially when you're on a high roll. We've made $5 on this coin already in the last day. So now it's just giving me problems in there. So now you see my extra 65 bucks. We're going to hit trade, which we should already had. And I'm going to increase my position by that $65 of profit. I'm clicking it in there. There we go. And I'm just going to repeat this process and keep moving my stop loss up every point that it ticks. So like how we went in there at 5.3, we're going to go 5.4. You see here, we can borrow more money. So here we go. We started with 50 bucks. We're at 63. And now we hit the $55. We hit borrow. Exceeds the maximum bar. And sometimes, like I said, if you exceed an amount, that means you're borrowing too much at the time that you're asking. And that's simply because the coin is moving while you're borrowing. So the coin might have had a drop down and took some of your profits away, and you just have to lower the amount. So here we go again. We're up 50 bucks again. And now what we're going to do is increase our position again at 50 bucks. And you see how my stop loss is now 57 instead of 53. Here's your advanced orders. You see our stop loss is 535. We're going to cancel that out. And then we're going to move over here. We're going to go to stop market, and that's going to be 0.00. And we're going to go to 565, 100%. And that's our sell zone, 565, 100%. And now that's in there here. 00565, 100%. And now we're going to go back over to our assets and we're going to continue to add here. Now remember, guys, we started this video. How much money did we have? $49. We are already up to $83 USDT. We've already almost doubled our money, and we can borrow more money. This is increasing leverage. This is why I teach margins. It's the easiest way to make money. You click over here, and this is isolated margins. Now we're borrowing $184, guys. So now we're going to come over here. Oof, hit the wrong account. That's okay. I'm going to go down here to hit margins. While I'm on the margins account, I'm going to look here to make sure I'm going green here. Looks pretty good here. Looks like we're pushing. Let me get back over here. Let me get back to my margins. I don't know why it's not already there. This KuCoin's so slow, baby. All right, go back to One Earth. Our RSI is jumping. It's beautiful. Now we're going to hit here. We're going to do 100%. We're going to increase our position. And now the next time that we take profits, we're going to let this RSI finish out and come down. And then whatever the come down is, the pullback, then we will enter with the new profits and we'll push this moving forward again. But that is how easy it is to basically use a quick platform here to double your money. So 40 bucks to 80 bucks that quick. there we are, guys. That is how you do margins. Like I said, remember when you're taking profits, as you take profits, sometimes you got to check your RSI, because if it's oversold and it's starting to come down, you want to wait to buy in until you get another, RSI bottomed out and then pushing back up again. Or even it might even fall lower at this point. Then you're going to just hold on to all your profits and let it hit whatever bottom and then restart it again and start pushing up. So right now we're at our 90% debt to ratio. That cannot go above 97, but theoretically you don't want it to go above 92%. So this is why you always move your stop market up, so that way it sells when it's supposed to sell. Currently our stop market is, when you slide over here, you see advanced orders, 00565, 0057. So because of how we're looking right here, we're going to hold that stop loss. If that does trigger out, then we're going to allow it to continue down, and then after it's down and restarts its push back up again, and this starts to go back up with a green circle, then we would re-enter again and then do another push, and then we would double 80 to 160, 160 to 220, and we'll continue to do that until we make our $5,000 again, guys. And that's how it's done, guys. Appreciate your time, man. Keep staying focused. That is how you use your indicators, and that is how you use margins. God bless, guys.